Hello. Thank you for joining me today. This week has been it's been a good week. We had an eclipse this week, yesterday, I believe. Um, but it's been a week where my shadow played with me a little bit. And so it's interesting that after all this time, there are things that still pop up that I thought I put to rest. It's funny how that works. During this time, as I started this new stage and this project of like speaking with you like this, um, lots of self criticisms come up, right? Like, who are you to talk about anything? Um, what are you going to say that hasn't been said? What are you going to say that hasn't already been said? That's mine. That's the fear that I have been working with this week and for a little while, right? This weekend, I was able to get out a little bit, and as I was paddleboarding with a friend, he's like, "Don't be afraid, don't be afraid, relax." And I remembered and I said, it's not the lack of fear. It's not the lack of fear. It's the being afraid and doing it anyway that makes you courageous. It is despite the fear showing up, trying even though you could make a fool of yourself, learning, persisting, continuing to try, continuing to move forward, even if you fall down, right? The truth is, we can look at anything from a multitude of perspectives. There's a million ways you can look at something, really. I say to people all the time, depending on the therapist, they can look at the same client and do something very different, right? If you can disprove, if you can disprove something, it is not a fact. It is not a fact. So, those lovely voices in your head, the ones that beat you up, the ones that tell you you're not good enough, write them down. Write it down. Then I want you to think about it for a moment. Can you come up with evidence against that really mean thing you're saying to yourself? Are there examples you can come up with that would make that not true? Then it is not a fact. It is not a fact. Alongside that, whatever it is that you're saying to yourself, if you would not say it to a friend or someone you cared about, you have no right to do that to yourself either. You come to this world alone. You are going to leave by yourself. No one is coming with you. That journey is all yours. And this one is too. A theme among many that I've known, and many times myself, is that we're waiting for somebody else. I'm waiting for someone else to come help me. I'm waiting for someone else to get me out of this. I'm waiting for somebody else to give me the answers. Even though I figured a lot out all on my own. I bet you have too. We do not give ourselves enough credit for the things we have done, for the things we have accomplished, for the times we got out of something really hard or didn't give up. Things do pass. Things pass. Sometimes you just need a little time and a new lens. Sleep on it. The next day, it may look very different. It may look very different. So, having said all that, despite whatever fear I may have, I'm going to try something new with you. First, I'm going to preface this. I know I pause. I know I talk slow. It's both intentional and because I'm not scripted. I don't sit here with notes and things I've prepared. I really don't. I do set sacred space first. I try to align first. I try to be fully present. And then I see what comes. And that's what I share. And sometimes I need a moment. But I would like to try something new. Next week at 9 a.m. on Thursday, I will do a live. I've never done a live before. We'll see how it goes. I'm used to showing up to a session and working with what's presented. It's kind of what I'm used to. And so next week, you have the opportunity to show up, ask whatever you like, say whatever you like, and we'll see what comes. If no one shows up, that's okay. I'll ramble on like I have been. I do have a meeting at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so I will log off prior to that. If people log in and there's a lot going on, we might stay in for the full hour. If not, when my mouth is dry enough and when I'm tired enough, I will log off. We are figuring this out together, and I do appreciate the grace that you have bestowed upon me. The feedback I've received has been kind, has been helpful. Thank you for being a part of my community. Thank you for being present with me. Thank you for taking these things in and trying them out. So as I say that, this week, that negative interject pops into your head. If you say something about yourself that hurts and is not kind, write it down. If you can disprove it, it is not a fact. And if that happens, I want you to apologize to yourself. I am sorry. I would have never been that mean to a friend. I would have never been that mean to anyone else. I am sorry. I will be kinder moving forward. We'll be courageous together despite our fear. And we'll see where that leads. I'm looking forward to continuing to move forward with you. Take good care. See you next week, live.